Okay, today we are here with The Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. From where we are on the Pink Floyd journey, I did explain this a little bit ago, but let me go ahead and do it again. Where we're at right now, only thing that I have heard from them is Piper at the Gates of Dawn. This shit is like literally their very first thing they've ever done. So I'm not gonna lie, from what I heard on here, this shit, like some of it was cool. It was interesting. They had some things going on, and I'm gonna always give credit to that. But for the most part, it was kind of diabolical. Like they was on there just making monkey noises and shit on one of them, if I'm not mistaken. They were doing some crazy stuff. Um, so from what I've heard, from what I've heard from some Pink Floyd fans, obviously everyone's gonna be different, but y'all gotta let me know when it comes to like when things start getting good from Pink Floyd. I've heard that metal is where it really starts to pick up. So what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna start with Dark Side of the Moon. I know that's crazy. We're gonna start with Dark Side of the Moon, then we're gonna go back down and then maybe work our way up to the top, and just see how that goes. But as far as what I know about this album here, I know it's supposed to be a classic. I know that I've seen this little thingy. I don't know why it's popping up. I've seen this little icon literally, I don't know, like since the day I was born. There's t-shirts, there's coffee mugs, there's fucking laptop computer cases of this shit everywhere. So it's almost at the point where it feels more like an icon than an actual like piece of music, if that makes sense. But outside of that, man, if I do recognize anything on here, I will point it out, but I'm pretty sure all of this shit is going to be new to me. But I don't know, man. With that being said, we could go ahead and get into it. First song is called Speak to Me. You said bro is intro maxing. Okay, anyways. Let's get it. Let's get it. Bro, that's crazy. Why is this not playing? Oh shit, whoa. Wait, this is not the intro I was expecting. This is like a heartbeat. This is very interesting. Holy shit. This is low-key like some Revolution 9 shit. Okay, yeah. We're just gonna let this one run into the next song. The next song is called Breathe in the Air. This should sound like a horror movie, bro. What is happening? Ooh, hold on. That transition was smooth. Hold on. This do sound a little familiar. Like this little guitar on the right. I don't know where I've heard it. Hold on, I'm not mad at this at all. Damn. Wait, can y'all hear this well? I like these vocals a lot, man.
Look around, choose your own ground.
actually love how chill this is so far.
All you touch and all you see is all your life will ever be. Run,
I'm saying louder still?
run, dig that hole, get the sun. When at last the work is done.
I kind of like how, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like the instrumental is so,
Dig another one.
it's so spread out. Like there's little things happening on every side right now.
How you fly, but only if you ride the tide. Balanced on
Damn.
the biggest wave, race towards an early grave.
Ooh. Ooh. Wait, bro, wait. You guys were not lying. You guys were not lying. These transitions are crazy. Okay, I do have to stop it there. So as far as we're going here, I'm gonna just count "Speak to Me" and "Breathe in the Air" as one song. I can't even lie. Like, yeah, there's an intro going on there, but bruh, like, I don't know. I'm gonna just count it as one song. I don't feel good separating the two. So as far as I feel about this one, I feel like this shit was very, very solid. I'm gonna go A on it. I feel like it really does kind of like encapsulate the whole, I don't even know, just like the title, like just breathe. It's just smooth. It's chill. Like it really does. I don't even know, like the way that it even just kind of like lets the instrumental do its thing for a good little minute before they even start singing. It's a solid start. I can't even lie. I'm not mad at this. Let's run it back because I want to hear that transition again. We'll let it go on to "On the Run." Let's do it.
If you ride the tide, balanced on the biggest wave, race towards an early grave.
Ooh, wait. Whoa, that's crazy. Already, this is such an interesting listen. It's like a whole like college lecture going on in the back. What the fuck? It's so cinematic the way they're doing all of these sounds. What the fuck is happening? So is this one just all instrumental then? Wow. Yeah, this should definitely feel like an art film so far. It's very interesting. I don't know why I'm getting vibes of like It Follows or something like that. What the fuck? Yeah, this is definitely one of those ones where it's like, I don't even really know what to say about it. I see what y'all are saying though. This is definitely like a top to bottom experience type of album. For sure, for sure. turn this up? What do I say about this? Wait, I actually have no clue what to say here. Wow. Interesting. I feel like this is another one that I gotta let roll into the next song. It's a very interesting experience so far. I don't know if I've listened to an album like this before. Definitely not on the channel, at least. All right, we're on the time now. What the fuck is going on here? Bro, I literally feel like y'all got me listening to a sound effects library. Peak? Alright, we'll see. Ooh, I like this little metronome sounding thing. That's actually super sick. Bro, all of these songs so far are super cinematic. Like, they could actually just be soundtracks. Damn, this shit got such a mood to it. I like those drums. Holy shit.
Taking away the moments that make up a dull day.
Hold on, I was not expecting this sound.
Fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way. Picking around on a piece of ground in your hometown.
Wait, is this the same guy singing on the first album?
Something to show you the way.
I feel like he did not sound like this, unless I'm tripping.
Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain.
Whoa.
You are young and life is long, and there is time to kill.
Wait, that little vocal effect in the back is crazy.
10 years have gone behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun.
Ooh. Oh wait, I don't even know what's happening, but something about this feels special right now. No glaze. It's just the way they're putting it together. Damn. Ooh. Wait, I love all the different textures and shit they add into the mix here. Wow. Those vocals are so fire.
And you run to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking. Racing around to come up behind you again. The sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, and one day closer to death. Every year is getting shorter, never seem to find the time. Plans that lead
Wait.
or half the page of scribbled lines.
Bro, who is this singing?
Morning quiet, desperation is the English way. The time is gone, the song is over. Thought I'd something more to say.
Hold on. I might have to add this to my likes. I might have to.
Home, home again. I like to be here.
This shit is so atmospheric. I don't even know why it is though.
I'm home, cold and tired. It's good to warm my bones beside the fire. Far away across the field, the tolling of the iron bell calls the faithful to their knees. You hear the softly spoken magic spell.
Okay, that was time. Wait, that shit did not feel like 7 minutes at all. Time did not feel like 7 minutes. Like, don't get me wrong, the intro was definitely introing. The intro gave us all of the tro. But I'm gonna say right now, this is definitely my favorite so far. But the thing is, like, I fully understand what people are saying about this album right now. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes I get like the comments that are like, this probably isn't the best type of album to, like, you know what I mean, like try and rank as like a top to bottom experience. And like sometimes I feel what they're saying, and don't be wrong, like I get that sentiment as well. But with this one, I definitely understand. Like some of these songs, not to take anything away from it, but like some of them aren't even like really songs for real, and that's not any shade at all. But like, which one was it? Speak to Me. That one is just like a vibe. I think On the Run is also one that's just a vibe. It's just like trying to get you in a certain headspace. You know what I mean? So it's like, where do you even put that shit on a list of songs? This really is one of those ones, like one of the I guess maybe one of the few that I truly agree, at least so far, is one that you can't really separate the sum from the whole, or like the, you know what I mean, like the parts from, what am I trying to say? You can't separate the individual songs from like the full experience, and like and kind of like try to separate it in that type of way. I'm gonna try, but I see what y'all are saying, because like, where the fuck do I even put On the Run? Time though, this was a very good one. As far as how I'm feeling, is definitely top of A for sure, at least top of A. On the Run, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is just part of the experience. Like, it's just part of the experience. I can't see myself putting it in B or C. I don't know. I don't even know. I just, maybe like, what would we even call this? Like, just combine it with Time? I think that's fair. Because some of these really are just like multiple part things. On the run / time. I agree. We're just gonna have to combine some of these. On the run / time. And I'm gonna just put that top of A right now. I feel like, bro, whatever this solo was that they had going on in here, where was it at? Bro, where was the solo? Hold on. This shit right here, when those little keyboards and shit start building up as that solo hits, man, that shit is crazy. They're completely different songs. Redo, transition, don't combine. Wait, y'all saying not to combine them? I feel like On the Run is just... What do you guys think? Like, I get it's a completely different thing, but it really does feel like an intro to time in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of see them as like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like in a story, there's like the build up and then the climax. I kind of see On the Run as like the build up and then time is the climax. If that makes sense. Very interesting so far though. Very, very interesting. Interlude tier. An interlude tier could be interesting. I think I did do something similar to that with George Harrison. You know, I think I'll do that actually. Give me a second, because yeah, this is definitely a very different type of album. We're just gonna make it purple. I feel like that's exactly what I did. We're just gonna make a purple little interlude tier, and we'll make them the interludes, and then maybe I'll like rank my favorite interludes afterwards. Time, Speak to Me. Let me separate these real quick. And then we'll run it back, let that transition do its thing. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay, I think I like this. Let's keep it going. This is an insane album so far. Let's run back time towards the end.
Fire on the iron bell calls the faithful to their knees. You hear the softly spoken magic spell.
Okay, this is The Great Gig in the Sky. I've definitely heard this title before, but I guess I just assumed it was like a music festival or some shit. I like these little guitar licks.
I don't mind. Why should I be frightened of dying? There's no reason for it. You've got to go sometime.
Ooh. Very pretty so far. Oh, shit. Wait, I have heard this. I think I've heard this part on TikTok. Bro, she is singing her ass off though. Like, it insane shit going on here. Shit. Oh my god. Wait, who was singing? Is this Claire Torrey? Oh my god. Holy shit, bro. She let everything out on that song. That's like one of those ones that, like, I don't know, man. Like, you just let out all your pent up frustration onto one song. That's insane. Ugh. Yeah, there's like a weird, like, improvisational type of thing going on here. Like, she's just hitting runs. Oh my god. Damn. It's a church song, funerals? I was just about to say, this low-key feel like a funeral. Wow. That was very pretty. It was very, very pretty. Holy shit. Great Gig in the Sky. Wait, bro, this is such a hard album to talk about. This is the hardest album to talk about I think I've ever experienced. Great Gig in the Sky. This was very good. But the thing about it is that, like, already this whole like interlude shit that I tried doing, I feel like it's kind of breaking apart already. Like, I have no structure that works for this album right here. Cause it's like, it feels completely different from On the Run and even different from Speak to Me. But at the same time, it's not like Time or Breathe. I don't even know what to say here. I don't know what to say. This is very beautiful though. Like I was saying earlier, it really does feel like, it really does feel like, I don't know, like you're overhearing a funeral or some shit like that. I feel like there's weirdly so much emotion in this song that has no lyrics or words going on here. And it really is, I mean, like, obviously the instrumental is going to be a big part of that as well, but I feel like the biggest aspect of the song that's giving it that vibe for me is just the vocalist. Like, whatever it was that she had going on that day, I felt that shit. I felt that shit like crazy. Oh my god. Bro, at this point, I'm gonna keep ranking these songs, but ignore every single thing I say when it comes to these rankings, bro. I don't even know where to put this shit. I'll put it over time, I think. Like, ignore this. Actually ignore this. I don't even know what to do here. Let's keep it going though. Let's let it run into money. Let's let it run into money. That was crazy. Wow. I feel like this is one that I'll have to like come back towards the end. I don't even know. Okay, this one is money. We got a whole cash register thing going on here. What the hell? That was super interesting how they like kind of chopped up a cash register or whatever that was.
It's a gas. Grab that cash with both hands and make a stash.
What the fuck? Wait, this is such an interesting rhythm.
Can't count me out for start. Daydream, think about me. Football team.
Ooh, that part was sick. I love that little guitar that starts playing that little melody.
Get back. I'm alright, Jack. Keep your hands off of my stack.
Whoa, wait, what is this? Y'all was saying it's like 7/4 time signature?
It's a hit. Don't get me back to good bullshit. I'm in a high fidelity first class traveling section. I think legit.
That little part right there is my favorite. When that guitar comes in on the left. Oh shit. Whoa. Wait, I was not expecting a saxophone. Holy shit. There's such an interesting effect over it as well. What the hell? Wait, this album has me like low-key speechless. I can't even lie. Wow. Ooh, I like that bass line. Ooh, I love these drums right here. Wait, there is so much happening. Wait, this is a crazy little music break. I feel like there's like a similar thing going on with this band, or at least this album that Oasis had, where it sounds like a little bit live.
So they say, is the root of all evil today. But if you ask for a rise, it's no surprise that done away.
Ooh, I like this part. Damn.
I was in the right.
Yes, absolutely right.
I certainly was in the right.
And then we got like a whole conversation going on.
For bruising. I don't know, I was really drunk at the time. You just told me it was in plugged into number 2.
Huh.
Why it wasn't coming up on 3011. So after yelling and screaming and telling him why it wasn't coming up on 3011,
Ooh, that was another smooth transition. What the fuck?
started to matter out.
Okay. All right, we're gonna run it back. We're gonna run it back. I'm gonna pause it right there. Money was a good one. Very solid. I think this is one of the ones on the songs or on the album that definitely feels the most like a traditional song. Maybe this one feels the most like a traditional song out of all of them. Because I feel like even Time had a very long build up and maybe more instrumentally, if that makes sense. Very cool. I feel like I'm gonna be real. I think I did like Time more. I don't know where to put any of these songs. Bro, I'm struggling so much with this right now. Breathe in the Air. I feel like we have to run it back a little bit. Let me actually check on some of these. Cause right now I'm like I'm kind of stun locked. Let me see what this is. Which, by the way, I'm gonna add that to my likes. This one is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Okay, Breathe. I can't even lie. Hold on. Let me compare it to Time real quick. Because I do remember this intro.
Round on a piece of ground in your hometown, waiting for someone or something to show you the way.
I'm struggling, man. I am struggling. Wait, Gray Gig in the Sky? Oh my god, bro. This is not easy. What the fuck do I do here? Okay, I'm gonna say for sure Money is gonna be under these three. Like Gray Gig in the Sky, Time, and Breathe, I'm having the hardest time with. Because the thing is they're all so good, and usually when it comes to some of these albums, like I'll hear something and it'll stand out so much that it's like such an easy one for me to be like, oh yeah, that's easily S. You know what I mean? But there's such an interesting aspect of these songs so far that they're all such like they're all their own unique experience. You know what I mean? And I feel like I feel like this is making it very hard. I I'm stun locked, bro. I'm stun locked. Let's keep it moving. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I can't justify putting anything in S yet because I just don't know how I feel yet. This is an interesting first listen. This is a very weird one. Okay, let's run it back. Let's let Money go back into Us and Them.
Certainly was in the
Plugged into number 2.
Bro, this is a very strange listen for me.
Yelling and screaming and telling him why it wasn't coming up on 3011. Heavy blood up, started to matter out. You just told me. I don't know, I was really drunk at the time.
Ooh. Wait, this is pretty. This is a cool little organ. I like the jazzy vibe of this one so far. Ooh. Hold on. Okay, hold on. This is interesting.
And after all, we're only ordinary men.
Wait, this shit giving me some Blood Orange vibes.
And God only knows it's not what we would choose to do.
Interesting. Whoa. Oh my god. Wait, that part feels so massive. Wait, bro. I gotta hear that again. How the fuck were they able to get this wall of sound to sound so good? Ugh. Bro, I love the way that they use these little vocals in the back, like these kind of like gospel style vocals to just elevate these little sections. It's super sick to me.
And who knows which is which, and who is who.
Bro, this little saxophone might be my favorite part of the song. There's something so weirdly comforting about it.
And down, and in the end, it's only round and round, round and round. Haven't you heard? It's a battle of words.
Yeah, we're turning this up. We're turning this up. Oh my god, I'm adding this to my likes. Holy shit. Wait, bro, this one is special for me.
Your mother gonna kill you. So like, if you give them a quick, short, sharp shock, they don't do it again. Dig it? I mean, he got off like, because I could have given him a fraction, right? Did it once. So the difference in like how long it is. I mean, good manners don't cost nothing, do they? Hey.
What? Hold on, I can see Blood Orange got a lot of inspiration from this song for sure. There's no way. Even the way that they're like sprinkling little conversations and like interview snippets and shit into the song like this, I swear he was doing that shit. I think this is my favorite so far, actually. Oh my god. Holy shit, bro. Wait, this is definitely my favorite.
and out. It can't be helped, but there's a lot of it about.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, we still got more. Why did I think it was ending?
Without and who deny it's what the fighting's all about.
Is this just like a song about war?
Out of the way, it's a busy day. I've got things on my mind.
Holy shit.
Price of tea in this life.
Oh my god. Wait. We gotta stop it. We gotta stop it right there. Hold on. First off, that transition was crazy. Insane transition. But bro, Us and Them, this song is a banger. This shit is a banger. This is easily S for me. The easiest S for sure. There's something so special about this one to me. I don't know if it's just like I don't know, bro. This one, like when it comes to the way that they're singing on here, I do like how I like how almost like quiet and reserved the way that this shit is hitting for the verses or whatever. And then when that wall of noise comes in and that powerful like guitar and bass and then those vocals, those like gospel vocals come in, the way that shit sounds right there just makes his voice hit so much harder. And it kind of just like gets you like anticipating that part to come up again. As far as like lyrics on here, they are interesting as well. I think I was just kind of assuming that this is about war, but I feel like I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know. I could see it being about war. I could see it being about just like maybe conflict as a whole. Cause what was it that he said around here? Who'll deny what the fighting is all about? Like, I don't know. Is this really like strictly war, or is it just like I don't know, just talking about just conflict all around? They're talking about black and blue, move from side to side. What do we mean here? Is this like would this one be ingenious? I'd be down to look at it. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be down to look at this one. Let me see. Us and them. Let's see. They do got some stuff in here. Let me see. The context of the Dark Side of the Moon album as a catalog of the pressures on life. This song is about the senselessness of war. Began as a piano piece. Rick Wright. Shout out to Rick Wright. Rick Wright came up with while working on the soundtrack for the 1970s movie Zabriskie. Zabriskie Point. Okay. It didn't make the soundtrack, but they worked with it at the Dark Side of the Moon sessions, and it eventually became this song. Director of Zabriskie Point, Michelangelo Antonioni? Michelangelo Antonioni? Okay. Rejected the song for being beautiful but too sad. It makes me think of church. Oh, definitely get the church vibes for sure, for sure. Okay, this song is about binaries, black and white, us and them, cats and dogs. Criticizes the cut and dry narrative that is given in a time of war. This song reveals that we're all just ordinary people, and when one takes a deeper look, war is senseless death. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so I feel like that is kind of what I was getting from it, from the lyrics as well. But like, even when it comes down to like the whole, like, it really is like, obviously, like the title gives it all away, right? Us and them. Like, it's really is just like about the whole us versus them dynamic as a whole. Like, and the thing about it is like, it doesn't even have to be an actual physical war. It can be it could be a, you know what I mean? Like if you've been on Twitter or TikTok or anything like that lately, we got a fucking race war going. We got a gender war going. We got us and them, us versus them on every fucking category of the human. What do you even call it? The human planet. The whole oh my God, you know what I'm trying to say. Every single subsection of humanity right now is just like fucking conflicting with each other on a daily basis. And I feel like obviously there's reasons for that. Like there's a lot going on. A lot of people are angry. A lot of people are hungry. A lot of people are tired. A lot of people are overworked. Bro, like we are in a crazy, crazy time right now. And I feel like it's so insane to me that, because obviously, like, I mean, I know there was shit going on in the 70s. I don't know exactly what was going on around then, but I don't know. There's something weirdly comforting, but also weirdly sad that a song from as far back in the past as 1973 could still be super relevant, if not even more relevant today than it was back then in some capacities. You know what I mean? Like maybe it really is just a thing where like, I don't know, like maybe we just kind of like ebb and flow, you know, like we have times where things are good and then shit goes to shit, and then we're good again and then things go to shit. And that's just kind of what we do, which I mean, I know that sounds cynical as fuck, and I hope that's not the case, but like, damn, bro, sometimes it's like, I don't know. It's scary out here. I don't really know what else to say. I really don't know what else to say. This one's definitely an S for me. For sure, at the very least. But oh my God. Okay, let's keep it going. I'm gonna let this run into Any Color You Like.
On 3011.
Wow. So this one was after the Vietnam War? That's wild. Wait, bro, wait a second. I know this one. You know what's crazy? I'm gonna start this over in a second, but bro, back in the SoundCloud days, there was a chopped and screwed version of this instrumental that I used to listen to all the time. That's wild. It was like a super pitched down, slowed down version of this, and I used to play this shit all the time. It's like low-key weird hearing the original version of it. Wow. I might as well like it. Holy shit, man. Whatever this synth is that they got going on here, like they turn the echo all the way up. That guitar sounds crazy. They were able to get so many really interesting sounds on their instruments back then. Ugh. I like that little back and forth between the guitars right now. Ooh. Damn. Ooh, these drums kind of turn it up. Wait, this is so sick to hear, man. Holy shit. That little synth that they got going on is super trippy sounding. Bro, the transitions on this album, they do not miss. They don't miss. There's not been one single one on here that I thought was just like, you know what I mean? Like they've all been kind of crazy. Okay, Any Color You Like. Thing is, like, this is another one that's an instrumental. Y'all gonna have to bear with me on this shit. Y'all are really gonna have to bear with me on this shit. I don't know how to handle the instrumentals. Because the thing is like for me, this is one that I would listen to in my free time. Because I mean, like I said, like I do that shit, you know. I was listening to the chopped and screw version of this shit back then, and I guess I knew it was Pink Floyd, but it's just been so long that I forgot that it even existed, if that makes sense. Because I was doing that shit like, I don't know, that must have been like 2016, 17, something like that. Wow, where am I gonna put this? Okay, so yeah, going back to what I was saying about the whole instrumental thing. Having a category for instrumentals, like sometimes it works, but like with Any Color You Like, I kind of want to put it in A. This shit is all over the place, bro. I don't know what to say. I think I like it more than Money. If there was anything I could do, maybe put Money in B. No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna put Any Color You Like over Money. Hold on, let me check on this again. Bro. This whole video is like, I won't say it's scuffed, but holy shit, bro. Like, I don't know what to do here. Because the thing is like with this right here, like I guess like, you know, on a technical level, it is a song, but it's more so, I don't even know what to call it. It's like a audio, I don't want to say audio experience, but it's like trying to tell a story just with audio. You know what I mean? And then with Speak to Me, what is this one again? Like, I couldn't call this an instrumental. You know what I mean? Like, this really isn't an instrumental. Speak to Me, I can't call it an instrumental. This has to be like an interlude. On the Run, I would be able to call this an instrumental, but it's still not necessarily something I would categorize as like a traditional song or traditional instrumental. Is definitely trying to do or communicate something. You know what I mean? I don't even know, man. Maybe we just say B. Maybe we just say B because I don't like the whole separating instrumental thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm indecisive. Y'all got to know at this point. Sometimes I'm indecisive. I think I would just put both of those in B. I'm gonna put both of those in B, y'all. Oh my God, y'all gotta forgive me. All right, let's run it back. Sheesh. Sticking in C, get the YouTube comments going. You know what? Might have to. Just start rage baiting at the end.
Is on the grass. The lunatic is on the grass. Remembering games and daisy chains and laughs. Got to keep the loonies on the path.
Y'all saying not to pause for the last two?
The lunatic is in the hall.
Okay, so Brain Damage and Eclipse, and then we'll do the rest. Okay, or we'll rank the rest. I'm down for that.
Are in my hall. The paper holds their folded faces to the floor. And every day the paper boy brings more. And if the dam breaks open many years too soon, and if there is no room upon the hill, and if your head explodes,
Damn.
the birds too, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon.
Oh shit! Wait, this low key like a title track almost. Ooh.
The lunatic.
Those vocals are so pretty, man.
The lunatic is in my head. You raise the blade, you make the change, you rearrange me till I'm sane. You lock the door and throw away the key. There's someone in my head, but it's not me.
Bro, the way it builds up right there is crazy.
You shout and no one seems to hear. And if the band you're in starts playing,
Holy shit. Is this the same vocalist from Gig in the Sky?
side of the moon,
Ooh. Bro, wait. They need to make her a permanent part of the band. Is that crazy? Please tell me she's in some of the other albums. Bro, that scared me. Wait, why did that scare me? I'm not gonna lie, I thought like a YouTube video started playing or some shit. Ugh. Wait, those drums are crazy.
all that you touch, and all that you see,
All right, this is Eclipse.
you taste, all you feel, and all that you love, and all that you hate, all you distrust, all you save, and all that you give, and all that you deal, and all that you buy, big borrow or steal,
Damn.
and all you create, and all you destroy, and all that you do, and all that you say, and all that you eat, and everyone you meet, and all that you slight, and everyone you fight, and all that is now, and all that is gone, and all that's to come, and everything.
Nah, this is insane. This is insane.
Sun is in June, but the sun is eclipsed by the moon.
Oh my god. Wait, why is this so short? No. Oh shit. Wait, does this loop back to the intro?
There is no dark side in the moon, really. Matter of fact, it's all dark.
Damn, bro. I'm gonna have to add that to my likes. Interesting. So like the heartbeat kind of fades out. What the fuck? Hold on. That's so interesting. Is this actually like an album about dying or some shit? Cuz it's like the way that this starts out is so Hold on. It's like it starts off with the album like with the heartbeat coming in super strong, but then at the end it fades out. I don't know if it's just for like it to be looping, you know what I mean, like have a perfect like transition from end to beginning, or if there's like something else they're doing there. I have no clue. Like I don't know how deep Pink Floyd goes when it comes to like this whole like metaphorical, experimental, why am I like conceptual shit. I don't know how far they go with that, but that is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. I think for me, Eclipse is definitely going to go into S, even though it's just like, it's insanely short. It is insanely short, but I think I'm going to put Eclipse into S. Brain Damage, I think I could see myself going A on it. Maybe Over Any Color You Like. Breathe. I really like Breathe, man. I really like Breathe. I think as far as how I'm feeling about all of these songs, like under Breathe, I feel cool about these ones. Like I don't think, unless like, okay, let me see about Speak. Was it Speak to Me? Speak to Me versus On the Run. I'm gonna put On the Run over that. How about that? Just cause like Speak to Me, it really is just an intro. It really is just like part of Breathe at the end of the day. So I'm gonna just put that one at the bottom. On the Run, I think is pretty cool and it's doing its own little thing, but you know what I mean? It's definitely part of the album experience for sure. I don't think it's really one that you can rank as an individual song. But okay, when it comes to Breathe, Time, and Great Gig in the Sky, I have no clue. I kind of want to see if one of these is my favorite for real. Because the thing is, I could see myself coming back to Breathe a lot. I feel like it has like a similar element to Any Color You Like that I used to enjoy so much about the instrumental. Like it just has like that really airy, spacey, like smooth rock style of production that really hits for me. Let me see about Time, because these are all so good, man.
It's the hours in an orphan way. Picking around on a piece of ground in your hometown. Waiting for some
God, bro. Like, yeah, that solo does a lot. That solo doing a lot for me. I can't lie. If you want me to be real though, I think Breathe may be like more in line with like my personal taste in music, but I think Time just has more going for it as a song. I'm actually gonna put Time over Great Gig in the Sky because I do enjoy Great Gig in the Sky for what it is, but I feel like Time might have a little bit more going for it. I could even maybe see myself putting Time into S under Eclipse. I could see that. I could see that. I think I will actually. I'm gonna put Time in S. I'll keep Great Gig in the Sky top of A. Breathe, I'll put right under, and then Brain Damage, Any Color You Like, Money, On the Run, and then Speak to Me. Okay. Okay. I think I feel good about this. Obviously, like this is the most insane and hardest album I think I've ever had to like try and make a list out of. But I think as far as where we're at, I'm cool with it. But yeah, okay, I'm done.